The court pleases. Your Worship, today is the 27th of August 2025 in the Magistrate's Court sitting at JP Karwahe Street in the matter between Emmanuel Mulunga and 14 others. However, before court is accused number 2, Mr. Cedrick Willemse, who is the first applicant for the purposes of this application. Case number 854 of 2025, presiding officer, Ms. Hokobes, for the state, Meili Lungwe, and for the accused, Mr. Isaacs, assisted by Ms. Ipinge. The matter is before this court for the purposes of the bail application, and we are ready to proceed, but however, would like to let Mr. Isaacs place himself on record before we place some few aspects on record. Mr. Court, please.
As the court pleases, Your Worship, I do confirm my appearance on behalf of the applicant in this matter, who is then accused number 2 in the main matter, also assisted by Ms. Ipinge. We are ready to proceed.
Your Worship, we are unable to proceed today. I've conveyed the message to my colleague, Mr. Isaacs, that there are few aspects that we have since come to learn with regard to the present case, and we intend to bring a recusal application with regard to Your Worship presiding over this matter. And we have discussed the matter that we as the applicants, in terms of the recusal application that we want to bring, we were advised by court that we do it by way of notice of motion, and that we as the applicants in the recusal application, that is the state, we file our affidavit on the 29th of August 2025. That will be at 15:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon. And the respondents, who are actually the applicants in the bail application itself, Mr. Isaacs, filed a replying affidavit on the 2nd of September 2025, also at 15:30, that is 3:30 in the afternoon, and that the court makes its ruling on the 9th of September 2025. That is all we want to place on record, Your Worship, unless there is anything that the court wants me to inform it. But the short of it is that we want to bring a recusal application, as the court pleases.
Mr. Isaacs.
As the court pleases, Your Worship, I do confirm the submissions by my learned friend. I was so informed about the intended application. I confirm the dates, as indicated by my learned colleague. We will reply if we want to, or if there's a need that we reply there to, and that we also agreed that the decision, or rather the ruling, will be decided on the papers. I just want to mention that we will only be filing a replying affidavit. Usually in applications you have the founding, the answering and the replying, but it seems to me that we've agreed in terms of the procedure that will be a founding for the application. There will only be a reply from our side and not an answering, and then we then waive our rights to orally argue this matter, and that the court make the decision based on the papers filed. As the court, please.
So the matter will be remanded. So state, for purposes of the filing of these documents, what would then the remand date be?
Your Worship, the documents will be filed as follows. We file on the 29th, which is this coming Friday, we the applicants. The respondents file on the 2nd of September, and then from the 2nd of September up until the 8th, the court will perhaps write its ruling, and we only come back to court on the 9th. The documents will be filed with the clerk of court. Yes. So the remand date is actually the 9th of September, or the date on which we have to come back to court. Okay. That will be just before the ruling. And I think my colleague just perhaps forgot to mention something that he was saying. In the event the ruling is given on the 9th, whichever way it goes, he was proposing that we proceed the next day thereafter on the 10th with the bail application itself. I don't know if he's still, that is his position.
So hence my question then, would it then be fitting to remand it to the 10th for the formal bail application, or to the 9th for the ruling, and then we proceed on the 10th?
I just add that obviously we don't know at this point what the ruling will be. If the ruling is against the state on the 9th, we'll then be ready to proceed, but on the 10th. But if Your Worship recuse yourself, it means therefore that there should be some administrative functions or
Yes.
some machinery also take place, and obviously we will not be able to proceed on the 10th. So what I suggest we do is that we then postpone it to the 9th for ruling. So from that point onwards, we then know which other dates to set. I will obviously have one of my colleagues standing for me on that day. So there will be someone from our office here.
On the 9th.
Yes, and then if the ruling is against the state, we'll be ready to proceed on the 10th.
Okay.
As a court, please.
So the matter will be remanded.
Yes.
That is 9 September 2025 for purposes of the ruling. The accused, you can send. You'll be remanded in police custody 9 September 2025 for purposes of the ruling.
As the court pleases.
Was that all, State?
That is the role, Your Worship.
The order will be made in a court where I'm going to be seized with other matters. Court Lodgen.